few days ago, we were talking about Syria tearing itself apart. Last night in Damascus, crowds celebrated a nation made whole. The deal between the commander of the Kurdish-led Syrian Defense Forces and President Ahmed al-Shara unifies Syria, geographically at least. The agreement reached between the leader of SDF and al-Shara this evening doesn't just represent a consolidation of al-Shara's power. It represents something much more, especially to the people here in this square. For them, it represents the reunification of Syria. Did you want to talk to me?
All the parts of the body, they're reconnected to reach the full body of Syria. Today we can say that Syria became a full body.
We're all one. Syrians are one. Arabs, Kurds, Muslims, Sunnis, Alawites, we're all one.
But do you think that's how the Alawites feel after the last 4 days?
Most Alawites feel the same way, but some of those Assad regime people who actually killed Alawites.
The US-backed SDF controls a swathe of northeast Syria, the autonomous Kurdish region known as Rojava. This deal brings it under Syria's flag. The implications profound. The SDF will hand over control of border posts and airports. But crucially, Damascus will now also have access to some of the revenue from its oil and gas fields in the area. The SDF has been supported by the United States since 2018 to beat back ISIS. The SDF runs the camps and prisons, holding thousands of fighters and families, including dozens of British people. They will now come under the control of the combined Syrian force. On the streets of Qamishli, with its large Kurdish population, these were the scenes. What do Kurds get from the deal? Well, for one thing, tens of thousands of them in the northeast will be granted citizenship. Some of the big questions, though, will this pave the way for US troop withdrawal? Where does this leave the Turkish-backed militia, the SNA, created to fight the Kurdish SDF? There's a lot to be still ironed out. But after a week of the worst sectarian violence in Syria in recent times, for people here, the deal means more Syrians can come together and get more of a say in how their countries run.
We're seeing the rebuilding of Syria, which will require sacrifice. It will need the Syrian people to be responsible. There might be recent mistakes or uncertainty from the government, but it's the people who need to do the work.
Not everyone in the region wants a stronger, more stable Syria. But yesterday, that became a more possible future.